It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Carnival Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Extra Chances 6.6% ABV. What's really interesting about this beer and about this beer review is that this is my first ever beer from Carnival Brewing Company. They contacted us on Instagram and said, would you like to try some of our beers? And they're actually kind of growler fills, so it's got to be drunk really quickly. It even says on the side of the can here, please consume within a week. So we had this Friday, I'm reviewing it Sunday. It looks like, for me, 6.6% ABV. It could be either a strong stout or maybe some kind of IPA. So let's have a look. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. They also sent us a nice glass. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Either one or the two, wasn't it? It was either going to be a stout or an IPA. So we're currently still in this very strange situation where all of the pubs are shut. It would normally be probably that Carnival put their beers in lovely wrapped cans. They probably sold out, having to growler fill. The breweries out there at the moment in the UK and around the world are having to resort to different methods to sell their beer. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 beers from Carnival. There'll probably be a few Carnival beers up this week because, of course, we need to get them out as fresh as we possibly can. So we got a 2-finger Whitehead, slightly hazy looking beer, good levels of carbonation. It's quite... I haven't got the main light on in my kitchen. 1 second. Alexa, turn on the kitchen.
Okay.
There we go. That's a bit better. We got the light on. I was looking around the room thinking, I even left doors open yet. I'm in the middle of cooking a roast dinner, see, so it's like everything's all over the place. Right, hazy looking beer. Good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Ooh, yeah. Juicy IPA. Really tropical. Touch of spice in there. Touch of pepperiness. Mango fruits and passion fruits. A bit of tangerine in there. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, that's lovely. That is really nice. There you go. With nice bitterness on the back end. Loads of flavour up front as well, but it's a bit... I'm going to say, because, you know, this is my first beer from Carnival. Extra Chances, 6.6% ABV. I got to guess the style now, whether it's New England or whether it's West Coast IPA. Let's carry on tasting. Really juicy, really flavoursome beer. But then you've got this whacking great bitterness on the back end. So you've got the haziness. I'm going to say, judging by the colour of the beer, the haziness would suggest it could be a New England IPA. But then the colour, I would say the West Coast, it's got a West Coast style colour to it. And then you've got that kind of rampaging bitterness on the back end, which is really, really nice. So I'm gonna go for West Coast IPA in terms of style. But then it's not just the rampage and bitterness on the back end. There's some wonderful juicy kind of tangerine and grapefruit flavours coming through, some passion fruit and mango. Really good. I actually went up to CBRX, the last festival, the last event I went to up in Liverpool. I stayed in Birkenhead, which was really cool, and I went over to Liverpool in the morning for this event. And a lot of people, while I was up there, I was asking people, of course, I've never been to Liverpool before, it's my first time going there, so I was like, where should I go? A lot of people were saying Carnival, a lot of other people were saying, off the top of my head, what are they called? I went to brew with Glen Averick and that was amazing. Lots of people telling me to go to Glen Averick as well. They got an amazing tap room. I was going to get to that, but there was another brewery which people were telling me to go to. It was not too far away from the Liverpool Exhibition Centre if you're from Liverpool. Oh, and I met Adam as well. Adam, who used to run one of the craft beer channels on YouTube, and he now works for this very brewery and I can't think of the name. Anyway, people were telling me to visit different breweries in Liverpool, which was a really cool thing, and people were telling me to visit Carnival, and I can see why. I can see why. It's really, really good beer. Really good beer. Good carbonation, nice head on it, a little bit of haze, really juicy on the aroma, really flavoursome on the aroma. Nice bit of carbonation going on, pushing the beer on the inside of the mouth. Mango, passion fruit, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of lemon, and then a beautiful bitterness on the back end. And then the malt, you got a little bit of kind of a slight, because of the malt is a darker malt, there's a little bit of like a touch of nuttiness going on with the beer, which is really, really cool. So sweetness from the malt, nice bitterness, more bitter than sweet, I would say. As you can hear, nicely carbonated. I'm gonna rate it, and I like it enough to give it, I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.